Okay, first off, I'm going to mention that each coding language has the ability to insert text, and usually you can mix coding together with it. I'm going to start off with the most basic languages, which would be HTML and CSS. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Now, HTML and CSS are used together for formatting and aligning a web page, along with embedding images, videos, backgrounds, colors, and links into your web page. So an actual web page is just coding, and your browser is configured to turn that coding into a graphical display like you're currently seeing on this web page. Now we're going to move on to PHP. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor, and PHP is a type of coding that runs on the server side rather than displaying anything to the user like HTML would do. The type of stuff that PHP would do on a server would be like, for a contact form, it may send the email or retrieve dates and times, create a login session, and many more things, but mostly what it's used for is corresponding with databases with SQL. For example, a registration form when someone signs up on your website may insert their username and password into a database. And when they try logging in, the login page that uses like the PHP mixed in with SQL, it may connect to the database and validate whether or not the login credentials are correct. Now SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and it's a type of coding that's used to interact with information in databases, either within a database administration tool such as PHPMyAdmin or within PHP coding like I described a moment ago. Now JavaScript's fairly nifty. I like to think of it as a code language that's targeting the user's web browser, but not exactly based towards the graphicalness of the web page. But what I mean is it can be used to retrieve information regarding the user's browser, such as like which browser they're using or which version. But it can also be used for opening web pages in like a new window and having that window resized, or for creating calculators or preventing right-clicking on your web page.